Everyone, my name is William C. Dugay from BSCE 3D and start with the example of rotational motion. Number 1. A wheel is rotating freely at 1800 RPM clockwise. It is subjected to a variable counterclockwise torque, which is first applied at time t is equals to 0. The torque produces a counterclockwise angular acceleration alpha is equals to 40 rad per second squared, where t is the time in seconds during which the torque is applied. Calculate A. The time required for the wheel to reduce its clockwise angular speed to 900 RPM. B. The time required for the wheel to reverse its direction of rotation. C. And the total number of revolution clockwise plus counterclockwise turned by the wheel during the first 14 seconds of the torque application. A. The time required for the wheel to reduce its clockwise angular speed to 900 RPM. So, in this problem, we need to set counter clockwise is equals to positive and clockwise is equals to negative. So, in this problem, 1800 RPM clockwise, it means this is negative. So, para makuha natin itong, para ma-convert natin siya sa may rad per second is, kailangan natin siyang i-convert. So, ang equal dito sa 1800 RPM is negative 60 pi rad per seconds. So, eto na siya. We use alpha is equals to derivative of omega over derivative of time. So, we need to cross multiply this to para may kalabasan ng derivatives of omega is equals to alpha times dt. So dito sa ating problem is meron tayong given na ang alpha is equals to 4t rad over second squared.
So integrate the derivatives of d omega limits of negative 60 pi to omega is equals to, integrate natin siya ng 4t dt limits of 0 to t.
So omega is equals to negative 60 pi plus 2t squared. So ito yung equation natin sa una. We have a given of a counterclockwise angular speed to 900 RPM. So, it means this is negative 900 so RPM. So, we need to convert to pi rad over squared. So, this is equals to 30 negative 30 pi rad over seconds. So, pag nakuha na natin to, isa-substitute na natin siya na nakuha natin dito, omega. So, negative 30 pi is equals to negative 60 pi plus 2t squared. So, itatranspose natin siya para makuha natin itong 2t squared. So, 2t squared is equals to positive 60 pi minus 35. So, equals to sa may 2t squared equals sa 30 pi. So, divide both side by 2 para makuha natin itong t. Cancel, cancel. T squared is equals to 15 pi. So, we need to square root both side para makuha natin itong t. Squared natin siya. T is equals to 6.86 seconds. And for letter B, the time required for the wheel to reverse its direction of rotation Kanina, ginamit natin itong negative 900 RPM para ipalit natin sa omega. Now, it's yung omega is gagawin natin siyang 0. So, omega is equals to negative 60 pi plus 2t squared. So, now, omega, papalitan natin siyang is equals to 0. 0 is equals to negative 60 pi plus 2t squared. So, itatranspose natin yung negative 60 pi sa kabila para maging positive. So, 60 pi is equals to 2t squared. So, divide both side by 2. T squared. So, t squared is equals to 30 pi. So, square root natin itong dalawa na to. Square root para makuha natin yung t. T is equals to 9.71 seconds. So, this is the answer for letter B. And the letter C, and the total number of revolutions clockwise plus counterclockwise turned by the wheel during the first 14 seconds of torque application. So, in this problem, we need to use the formula omega is equals to derivatives of theta over dt. And we denote n1 is equals to theta 1 and n2 is equals to theta 2. So, we need to transpose this para makuha natin yung formula na derivatives of theta is equals to omega times dt. So, and the next is we need to integrate d theta is equals to integrate natin yung omega times dt limits of 0 to 9.71. Dito naman is yung limits ng 0 theta 1. We have a value of omega before na omega is equals to negative 60 pi plus 2t squared. So, isa-substitute natin siya dito. So, theta 1 derivatives of t is equals to negative 60 pi plus 2t squared dt limits of 0 to 9.71. And now, theta 1 is equals to 1,220 rad. And i-convert natin siya by revolution. So, N1 is equals to 194.2 rev. So, ito yung N1. We will find N2 naman. So, parehas lang siya. So, ang gagamitin lang din natin siya is yung theta 2. So, integrate natin siya. So, integrate d theta is equals to W times dt or omega. So, limits from 0 to theta 2 and 9.71 to 14. Why 14? Because turned by the wheel during the first 14 seconds of torque application. So, same lang siya ng process kanina. So, integrate natin siya. Theta ng negative 60 pi plus 2t squared limits from 9.71 to 14. So, the answer is theta 2 is equals to 410 rad or is equals to sa N2 is equals to 65.3 revolution. So, ang hinahanap dito is the total number of revolutions. So, we need to add these two answer, the N1 and N2. So, NT is equals to N1 plus N2. So, yung N1 natin is 194.2 revolution plus 65.3 revolution. So, the answer is NT is equals to 259 revolution. This is the answer for letter C.